Trout Lake Camps found that purchasing this high-low took them to places they never thought they would be. They purchased it for just a few projects around camp that they expected to do, and they've since found that there were thousands of uses, including safety and convenience when it comes to many of their older volunteers.
My name is Mark Grindal, and I am the maintenance director here at Trout Lake Camps. JLG is a material handler, it's called, like a very large forklift. So it has a reaching capacity like 45 feet, which can be up or out, and a lifting capacity of around 6,000 pounds. So with all the major projects and large construction projects, buildings we have going on, we're able to lift cuba blocks 30, 40 feet in the air for the mason to continue to build the 40-foot chimney he's working on, fireplace. We saw a lot of lumber here ourselves, so we can lift 2-3 stacks of lumber that have been cut on the sawmill and moved around. We can offload lumber trucks, which we get a lot of here because of all the construction, with the JLG, which we cannot with a Bobcat because it doesn't have the lifting capacity. They are expensive, but actually this one we purchased used, so it was no more than a Bobcat. The original cost came from a dealer, new tires, freshly painted, so it looked new, but it was still worthwhile the investment. Also, what has been really good for us is we have a 10-foot cage that we can put on the forks, so our senior citizens and volunteers can be lifted up high, painting with safety rails all the way around. So that's been a great asset for the elderly.
I'm Mark Welty, and I've been volunteering here at Trout pretty much twice a month for the last 2 years. And Kim and I started doing a serve week up here about 5 years ago. So it's been about 5 years that we've actually been helping do maintenance and painting. One of the tools we use when we're up at camp is we use a JLG with a man lift basket on it. And we found that for the very high areas when you have access, it's much safer. When we do it, Kim is usually up in the basket. I normally run the JLG, and then I paint the low areas while waiting for her to move to do the high areas.
I guess most of all it's just for lifting heavier objects, which we would have had to break down into smaller objects, so the Bobcat could handle them. I guess something we've used it for is cutting down large tall trees, which normally we would have had to hire it out because of their height. But we can safely go 45 feet in the air with a cage and have a man standing in the cage and trim trees or cut trees down that way.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a big asset.